Greetings, UCC School families. This is Ms. Martinez, and I'm going to show you how to make sure that your child is connected to their Google account on a personal device. Now, when you are learning at home virtually, it is perfectly okay for your child to utilize a personal laptop, computer, tablet, or other type of device to participate in virtual learning activities from home. The only things that we ask is, first of all, that you make sure that whatever device you are utilizing has a Google Chrome browser. The Chrome icon looks like this right here on the bottom. You'll see it's the circle with the red, green, yellow, and blue in the center. Google Chrome is what allows all of our students to connect to our online learning applications, so make sure that you have Google Chrome available. The next thing you need to make sure to do is to sign into this Google account. So I always recommend that families just start by going to google.com and then going to the blue sign in button and selecting sign in. For all of our school issued accounts, if you are part of our Bruce Guadalupe facilities, your student's account will end in at bgcsedu.org. If you are part of our UCC Acosta facility, your account will end in at uccacostams.org. Enter your username and the full email address as your username to log in and select next. And then your password is going to be BGCS and your child's lunch number. If you are at UCC Acosta, it will be ACOS and your child's lunch number. You'll be given all this information when you pick up your materials at the beginning of the school year. If you don't have this information, you can feel free to reach out to your child's teacher, or you can reach out to myself as well through Class Dojo, or you can send me an email at smartinez@bgcsedu.org and I can get your child's login information. Now, when they log in, like we said, make sure you are utilizing Google Chrome. You'll notice right here that I can tell that my child is logged into their account right here, but you also need to make sure they're logged in up here as well and that the sync is on. Now, if there's a different account logged in here, so if you have a personal account logged in here and a student account logged in here, that conflict in accounts is going to cause a problem, and it's going to make it really challenging for your child to get logged into several platforms. So what we recommend is you can set up multiple profiles within Google Chrome where you can separate logins. So we recommend that you can add a new profile. You can add one specifically for your child with their name and then enter their login information. And what you'll see that will do is it'll build a separate profile so that they can log in and out of their accounts as needed in separate windows. But always double check that they're logged in down here and logged in up here. What this allows is for our school platforms and programs to sync out across whatever Google Chrome browser your child is using. One of the programs that we utilize is called Go Guardian, and it allows us to monitor student browsing activity, connect with them, chat with them, connect with them through video, check in on their work, and they can also communicate back with their teacher. If students are not fully logged into their Google Chrome browser right here, these extensions will not get carried over, as well as a lot of other extensions that allow a lot of our learning platforms to work, such as Google Meet Grid View and other things. Once they're logged in here, and here, you'll see it'll be really easy for students to log in and out of platforms such as Zern, where now they're just going to be able to select sign in with Google. So any platform that allows for sign in with Google, they're going to be able to easily just click sign in and then activate their Google account by clicking sign in with Google, and it'll sync their credentials across the program, just like that. You'll see that once they are also logged into a browser, they'll have access to a series of bookmarks that we've already synced across all of our student accounts. So they'll easily be able to navigate to programs like Lexia or Class Dojo. If they need to utilize the student version of Class Dojo to access their portfolio, they can ask their teacher for a text code that will allow them to connect with their child's teacher through a code. This will allow them to set up their portfolio and respond to any homework as needed. If students go to the main Google page, you'll see from here they're easily able to connect with their Gmail account for email access, which is activated for students in grades 3 and up. They'll be able to access their Google Drive, which is where all their files are stored. They're also going to be able to access Google Classroom, which is where our students in grades 2 through 8 will store any classes they're part of or any learning activities they need to engage with. They'll also be able to join a Google Meet just by accessing this page if they've been invited by their teacher as well. Simply by logging into their browser with that vgcsedu.org account will give them access to a wide variety of programs and platforms and make learning much, much easier. Students can use a personal device when learning virtually from home, but please make sure they're utilizing Google Chrome and they're logging in with their school-issued Google account. If your student's having trouble logging into that account, has forgot their credentials, doesn't know their lunch ID number, feel free to contact your child's teacher, or you can contact myself as well to give you this information. When your child returns to school and is on campus, the only devices that we permit to be utilized on campus are school-issued Chromebooks. This is because for security purposes, we need to make sure that any devices on our Wi-Fi networks are ones that we've set up ourselves and have our security programs running to protect the integrity of our network systems. If you have any additional questions, feel free to reach out and we'll be more than happy to help. Have a great day.